Hey guys, it's Pi, and today I am doing my absolute first impression. Just opened up the game, literally have done nothing else on Game Development Tycoon. So, Game Development Tycoon is built by Dominant Games. It actually just came out, I believe. So, I figured, since it's on the front page, it's got almost 10,000 players on right now, we might as well give it a shot. So I'm guessing that the objective of Game Development Tycoon is to make games in a development, because tycoons. So, as you see, we start in our amazing little one-room garage. That's probably going to look like my future apartment. Especially these boxes. Oh, boxes. Well, I'm guessing since there's nothing else to do, we should click to work. Do do do. Well, that was interesting. So going down here in the open business menu, we have motion capture, management, marketing, lobby, server room. I'm really not sure about those. Oh good, there's a help panel. How do I make money? To make money, you can work on your laptop in the garage, on the personal tablet, or hire workers to do it for you. Oh, so there's a personal tablet. That would be nice when going around and exploring the map. You can buy upgrades from the PC from the information table inside your Tycoon lobby. Information table? Okay. To play mini games, you need to click the status bar at the bottom of the screen until you are playing. A mini game will start if 2 or more people are playing. It doesn't really seem like that's a lot of money. It's only 100 cash for your minigame. What do servers do? Servers are a cheap but unreliable way to make money. If servers are unreliable, then why the first 20 floors of Google servers? Servers are like specifically built to not break down and die. Plot holes! You can have a maximum of 20 servers in the Tycoon's basement. Investment managers find people who want to invest in your Tycoon. That means they find people that give you money. This seems legit. How can I support the Well, I don't think there is any other option we can afford other than learn more about computers by getting a SNES controller. Because that makes sense. Is that an SNES controller? I really hope it is. Oh, we just got a circuit board. Nice. Let's click to work some more. Click. Oh, that multiplied our dealio. Cool. Let's learn more about computers by getting book. So from the looks of it, it seems like at least this is going to be a pretty fast-paced Tycoon, and I remember a long time ago, somebody told me what made Tycoon games so great. It's not the tycoon, it's the ability to keep the player's attention. The ability to keep the player's attention. And I think that really speaks a lot about Roblox and the community as a whole, because we see a lot of games that, really don't have a huge amount of effort or creativity or reliability put into them, and they get on the front page. I mean, a great example of this is Redwood Prison. Redwood Prison is pretty much entirely free modeled, and the idea is not original at all. Prison Life came out many months before Redwood did. But we see Redwood having more players than Prison Life. So, logic. By now I should be a computer guru. Base or foundation? I'm guessing base just means foundation. No, it looks like the offices are... Looks like the office is actually... It's actually really detailed and, that's the word I'm looking for. Compact? That's something we don't really see a lot of tycoons try to do. There's not a lot of tycoons that try to fit your entire operation within 10-15 studs. Well, that's more like 30-35 studs. But still, I always find that small buildings that are really detailed are always just a whole lot better, a whole lot more fun, a whole lot nicer to look at than those big buildings. Heck, take this garage for example. You see the pizza box and the soda can under the bed, and you see these boxes stacked together and the bike on the side. It's all detail. Detail, detail, detail. Detail. It shows that you have put effort into your game. And that's really more than most. So I think we're gonna rush to get our first worker. It was 350, right? I believe it was 350. Of course, I am glad that this is going fairly fast. So here's Mr. Manager. Mr. Manager walks around like a statue. It's not weird at all. It's totally, the same and okay. Wow. Gum. I think a little bit of your magazine is cut off there, mate. Upgrades. Click to open. Bug free, work great, quality, train your workers. So does this guy not make me any money? Do I need actual workers in that case? Well, I hope not. And here we are with our first worker. This is Bill, and Bill is reading Learn to Program C++. And Bill is working very inefficiently, but nonetheless he is working. And Bill will pay for himself in about 25 years. Don't tell Bill, but we don't offer 401ks. Psh, no, I didn't say anything, Bill. Nothing at all. Bill's on to us. Okay, so we just got the tablet. And this seems like a very inefficient thing to do, as we can begin to expand our empire. This is Tim. Tim is reading about economics, and Tim is working Interesting. Interesting. You guys are just working on... Guys are on Paint right now. And you are working with some of the animation tools on Microsoft Movie Maker to make cash fall from your monitor. Because Bill and Tim, you know what they want. Bill and Tim just want to be accepted in their profession. Bill and Tim are unskilled little people, and it's always been their dream to climb up the corporate ladder, to someday become something that they thought could not be, something that no one else thought could ever happen. Because at the end of the day, it's all about Bill and Tim and Billy and Timmy. That was an inspirational speech. So here we have Bob, Tim, and Jeff. Now, here's the thing. Bob doesn't like Jeff because Jeff spilled his orange juice at lunch yesterday. Jeff's not happy. Jeff hates Bob. But Timmy likes Jeff because Jeff had to borrow his book on economics before, and Timmy let him use it. Oh, I'm not good with names. I'm going to get them messed up very, very quickly. In fact, I don't think it will last for another 10 minutes before I start messing up their names. So we have Bob and Tim and Jeff. Bob and Tim and Jeff. Jeff. Oh, I just thought Jeff was a cool name. J's a cool letter. It's one of those letters we don't really get to see a lot. But Jeff, you'll always have a special place in my heart, even though you spilled Bob's orange juice. Oh, it looks like the manager is actually able to go around and fix the bugs. I didn't know that. That's actually very helpful. I don't know how much of a problem it will be. Hopefully not too big of a problem. Here, let's check it again to make sure. So the manager comes over and, yeah, looks like the manager appears to fix it. So I guess we're ready to expand and hire another person. This is Bill. Now Bill, he's a little bit on the edge of fancy. You see, Bill really likes wearing his fancy vests to work. And Bob over here, Bob with his despicable white shirt and black tie. You see, he doesn't like Bill because Bill has to go all out. Bill can afford. Bill works hard so he can buy his fancy vests. It's amazing how the same exact chair keeps getting more and more expensive. I don't believe that's how it works. So at this point, I'm just not even going to try to name them anymore. Not even going to try to name them anymore. I'm just so sure I'd butcher them. Bob, Tim, Jeff, and Billy. Yeah, I'm going to forget already. Shh, it's fine. Of course it's fine. You don't need a roof. You see, we make all the equipment waterproof on purpose. It's so we don't have to spend money for these pesky roofs. So, this is the server room. Looks like we have to buy a shelf. Then we're able to buy servers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 servers per shelf. Okay, okay. So servers are supposed to be very unreliable, but still a good amount of cash maker. Yeah, no dip when saying they're unreliable. I'm going to have someone down here all the time. So it looks like this game makes its player input based off of going around and fixing things, which, I'm not exactly sure how I like that yet. I'm not exactly sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because, it is repetitive, and it's really, really hard to make things not repetitive. I don't know if you heard that or not, but there's a huge storm coming in right now, and I'll probably die. Tornado's probably gonna come, pick me up, kill me, and that'll be great. I'm being sarcastic. That would not be great at all. In fact, that would make for a very poor day, wouldn't you think? Ooh, server manager. Now that's what I needed. So somebody's going to be down here and fix the servers all the time. That's why I bought the table. I thought it would work like that. And thankfully it does. Perhaps my servers will actually be efficient. Maybe he has to make a trip to his desk. Fix one. No, he fixes one rack at a time. So his pathfinding, the way the server manager works is the server manager goes to his desk. He comes over to his server rack with broken servers. He goes up to that rack, and then he fixes the entire rack at once. Now is he going to wait for all 4 of them to break down in a rack before he moves? Oh, he's taking a break. Pfft, no breaks here. What's a break? I've never heard of a break. Not at Pi Video Game Development Totally Awesomeness, not Half-Life 3 Corp. Yeah, that's the name of the company. Now, one thing I have noticed is that the work rate and the quality upgrades are very important, because those are essentially a multiplier and a increased value. Seems like bugs are really common, and I know that the bug chance is only 5% though. Maybe the game wants you to get it down to 0. I don't know. But it just seems a little weird that they'd have it work like that. Alright, there we go. Our first wall of servers. Ooh, server cooler particle effects. I'm guessing that makes them much more efficient. Alright, let's go up and see what the second floor is all about. Buy coffee maker. Work cubicle. Ooh. Well, anyways, guys, I'm going to leave the second floor for the next episode. This has been Game Development Tycoon. And today we accomplished what a lot of people have done in this game before, which is basically get the first floor done. We have 6 workers, a manager, and then we also have an IT repairman. And it looks like the second floor is going to be the start of regular cubicle-style stereotypical offices, and I think that it will be really interesting to look at that. Anyways, guys, this has been Pi. If you want to see more Roblox Game Development Tycoon, I'll just refer to it as Roblox Game Development Tycoon, because there actually is a game on Steam called Game Dev Tycoon, and I actually like that game a lot. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. If you want me to play more, please let me know. Subscribe, comment, like, do all that kind of crap. I appreciate it. See you next time. Thanks for watching. I don't know why I'm still talking. I think I'll just cut out the recording here and bye.